What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Wolfgang Miles back in the kitchen with Chef Aaron Scott, and this time we are in New York City. That's right, New York, the city that never sleeps, baby. I ain't had no sleep, he ain't had no sleep, we ain't had no sleep. We got a bunch of stuff, rock star stuff for you, ladies and gentlemen. I got an ass-kicking chicken that's gonna blow your socks off, man. What do you got, Aaron?
Man, I got a pork loin. We're gonna do some rosemary thyme gravy. It's gonna be amazing. We're gonna do some shishito poppers. They're gonna be mandarin and pineapple.
Ow!
Yeah! Out of the bacon grease. You had one more thing you were gonna make, weren't you?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a baked potato soup, and that's what we're gonna start with, ladies and gentlemen. So check it out. Stay tuned. What's up, guys? We are in the kitchen, and right now I'm gonna show you how to make a baked potato soup that's gonna throw you for a loop. So check it out. What I've done here is I've chopped up some cheddar. I got a stick of butter. I got some cream cheese. I got some hash browns that I chopped up. I browned some Italian sausages over here. I've got some cream of mushroom soup, cream of chicken soup. And we're gonna put this all together, put it in the oven, and set it for 320 for about 3 hours. And it's supposed to go in a crock pot, but we're kind of improvising here. So without further ado, let's start rocking. Boom, boom. See that? When you're in New York, you gotta talk like a New Yorker. Boom. And there we go. Then we're gonna pop it in. All right, we're gonna let that simmer for about 3 hours. Every hour, we're gonna go and stir it and see how it looks. All right, we'll be right back. All right, man, so we are back, and I got a surprise for you. We're gonna do some southern fried ass-kicking chicken, the Wolfgang tradition. Here we go. So we're gonna take our pepper, we're gonna crack it over our chicken. Get it good and seasoned. You gotta season your chicken, man. You gotta season it up. And this right here is Aaron's own, Chef Aaron's own, Aaron's Mexi Magic and Aaron's Steak and Chop. Check it out. If you don't have some, you need to get some of this stuff, man. Aaron is an amazing chef, and he makes amazing spices. All right, get that good and seasoned. We're gonna go over here, and we have flour over here. We're gonna season it with the Steak and Chop, Aaron's special creation. Gonna take some white pepper, white pepper. There we go, boom, that's what I'm talking about. Crack some pepper on that. Then we're gonna take 2 eggs, and we're gonna make the egg wash. Boom, oop, sorry. Getting too crazy, getting too chaotic. This is cooking with chaos, ladies and gentlemen. We are not orthodox around here, baby. All right, 2 eggs. Boom. Mexi Magic, or whatever that is. Steak and Chop. Hot sauce, special ingredient. You gotta have hot sauce. And get it in there. There you go. Buttermilk. Very important, buttermilk, man. This is a southern recipe that my grandpappy used to make back in the day. All right, I'm gonna find something to stir this sucker up, and we'll be right back. All right, man, like my dad always said, if you're gonna work on something, you gotta have the proper tools, right? So we found the proper tool. So here we go. I'm gonna whisk this sucker up real good. This is our egg wash with the buttermilk and the Mexi Magic and the Aaron stuff and all the good spices in it. And the secret ingredient, hot sauce. Boom, we're cooking with chaos, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, now, so we got our chicken. Are you ready for this? Check it out. Got our egg wash. We have our heat going. Oh yeah, we got it going on. We got it going on. The grease is getting nice and hot. You want to set that to 360 degrees. We're going to cook them for about, I'd say 5 minutes, okay? And you want to do it in sections too. So I'm going to take it, boom, 3 or 4, throw it in this flour. Get it nice and good. Look at this. Look at this. See what I'm doing here? And then we're gonna take it over here and we're gonna get crazy. It might get a little messy, you don't know, you know? We're gonna take it in here, boom, Throw it back in the flour. This is the secret to real crispy southern fried chicken, okay? Crispy. We're gonna do it twice. Boom, you gotta do it twice, all right? And like I said, you wanna do this in sections. You wanna do it, you don't wanna put them all in there because you get your grease too cold. It'll cool your grease down. So go over here, pop them in, be very careful. We are chaotic, but we're not careless. And look at that, oh man. This is gonna be delicious. It's gonna make you wanna slap your grandmother. Look at that. Oh yeah. Fan-freaking-tastic, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're gonna wash up and we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in a little bit. We are back and you are not gonna believe this incredible chicken. Ass-kicking, southern fried, hillbilly style chicken. Come check it out, man. Come on. You can smell that, boy. I tell you what. Make you slap your granny right in half right there, boy. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Kentucky ain't got nothing on Texas, baby.
What's up, y'all? So Chef Aaron in the house for a moment. I'm gonna do a couple of different things for you. We're gonna start off with some appetizers. We're gonna do some shishito poppers here. We're gonna use the stuff that comes out of this when we take it back out of the oven to make us a wonderful salad later on. We're gonna do a quick pork loin with some gravy. It's gonna be amazing. Let's get started on these shishitos. This is pretty easy stuff. You wanna come in here? I usually take a piece of pineapple first, put it on down at the bottom, get it all the way in there. Easiest way to do this for me is just cut off a piece of this. If you're using it like this, it's just easier to handle. All you want to do is just squish it on down in there, man. There's no right or wrong way. There's no way to do it great. You're not gonna look like a chef doing this. It's a shishito damn pepper, dude. That's all there is to it. But once you get that in there and you get it good and stuffed, you're gonna add a mandarin orange to the top of that. Get it down in there as well. You wanna wrap this in some bacon. One piece per. It's gonna be amazing. Just like our heavy metal music, it's gonna lift your soul, I'm telling you. That's it, that's one right there, boom. We're gonna make 4 of those. We're gonna pop them into a pan and get it on into the oven. We'll get that in there in just a minute. Now, we wanna make sure to get our pork loin going at the same time. Pork loin. Got to remove some of this fat. Some of this stuff is not fun to eat. You don't want to lose too much of the fat because you want to make sure that it's going to have, you know, moisture to it and so forth. But some of this stuff you just can't eat. So we'll go ahead and do that first. You want to use a boning or a paring knife. I didn't have one, so that's not what we're doing here. And then we're going to take some steak and chop right over the top. You can season heavily. And then we are going to build a package to put this in and cook it. Our package won't come into use until we've already seared this on the stove. So we'll sear this first, but then it's gonna go into a foil pack. And all I did is just take a large piece of foil, fold it in half, roll it the sides and the bottom. What we're gonna end up doing is once we sear it, we're gonna put it in here to cook. So in order to make this is the easy part. We're gonna use some thyme. There is no right or wrong, just a good bunch of it. We're gonna do the same thing with rosemary. The only measuring you need to worry about is try to have the same amount of rosemary as you have thyme, maybe just a little bit more. That's it for that. We're gonna use just a little bit of butter in there. 2 tablespoons ought to do us. Throw some of that spice back inside. Right there like that. And last but not least, we're gonna use a little bit of chicken stock. Fill this up just slightly. Now there is one other ingredient we should use. I'm wondering if I could get somebody to hand me a damn beer. We got any beer in the house?
Hey, gotcha.
Got us, okay. What do we got? We got some Hoegaarden? Hoegaarden. Thank you, Chef Wolfgang. Hoegaarden, man. Ain't nothing better than hanging out at the Hoegaarden. We're gonna add a little bit of that beer to that. I'm gonna set this aside just a minute. We're gonna go ahead and get this searing off and we will be right back.
It's getting crazy in here, boys and girls. Oh yeah! Now we gotta check out our little baked potato casserole. That's what I'm gonna call it today. Normally you would put this in a crock pot, but we had to improvise because we didn't have a crock pot. So this is the result. And man, I tell you what, I think I like it. I think I like it. All right, let's go ahead and plate this puppy up real good. Oh man, look at the cheese. Look at that. That is fantastic. And then what we're gonna do, this is where the magic happens. We got our cooked bacon. Boom, boom. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about there. All right, a dollop. Gonna do a little dollop with Daisy there. Boom. And then for a little color, a little spice, everything nice. There we go. Look at that. I want you to check this out. This Texas style Southern goodness right there, baby. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm back over here, man, and we are back over here. We are in New York with the big Fort Worth assholes and the big New York apple, man, and we're just rocking over here. We're having a blast. We're gonna get this seared up real quick. I wanna teach you some stuff real quick. Easy stuff to remember, man. When you open your oil, it's got this little tab in it. Everybody rips that out. Don't do that. If you put your finger in that, now you have control over how much oil you're using. So just need a little bit of olive oil in a screaming hot pan. We're going to flip this 2 minutes per side, continuously flip it until it has a good crust on it. You have the Maillard effect. The Maillard effect is when it starts turning brown. Once we get that, we'll get it in the bag, get it in the oven. So let's give it a shot here and see what we can get. Oh, that's a beautiful sound. Let that sear up. I'm gonna wash my hands a little bit. Little tiny drip of oil on the top because that pan is ripping hot. It's gonna stick quick. If you don't click, you're not really using them, are you? But we'll get this going. As soon as it gets a good crust on it, we'll come right back. I'll show you what it looks like before we pop it in the bag. We'll get it in the oven. We are eating pork tonight. All right, man. We're starting to get a good crust on this. As you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and keep flipping it. And oh, we got a guest in the house. We got a guest. It's Puppet Wolf. Wolf, you don't look so good, bro. What's going on with you?
Dude, the water here in New York's kind of killing me, bro.
Man, I love this guy. That's a rock and roll mofo right there. Let me tell you something. All right, a couple more flips and we'll get it into the bag. Get it into the oven. And get those poppers in the oven. It's gonna be amazing. Watch this. Right back. All right, we're ready to go with this pork loin. Check this out, man. It's looking beautiful. It's got a good sear on it. We are going to, as a last minute thing here, we're gonna take some of these onions. We're not gonna be eating these onions, so you don't have to chop them up a specific way. Toss them in there, and now the secret ingredient, our hoe garden. Throw some hoe garden in that fool. We're just gonna grab a hold of this, stick it right down in there, just like that. Close it on up. Get it right back in the pot. Boom. Take this and get it right into our oven. At 350 degrees. We're gonna do that until the internal temp reaches 130. We're gonna crisp up this bacon. After that, we're gonna use that to make us a beautiful orange, pineapple, walnut salad. Great for the summer. We're gonna use some honey and the bacon grease. We're gonna make our own salad dressing. This is gonna be amazing. I'm telling you, when we're all done, between what I've cooked, what Wolf has cooked, you're gonna have a Southern meal. Amazing stuff, man. Don't leave. All right, guys, real quick, those poppers are in the oven. It's gonna put a lot of grease off from the bacon, so what do you do with that? I took some of that grease, our poppers are still in the oven, put it in here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a fresh summer type salad with the ingredients that we've already used. You've got all this stuff, so why throw it away? It's okay to cook on a budget too. We've just got some simple salad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a little bit of spinach, a little bit of arugula, a little bit of spinach on top of that, a little bit of arugula. Rather than having to sit and toss the salad every time, if you build it that way, it's easier. You wanna put some of your fruit. You want some of these mandarin oranges, some of these pineapples, man. Use that stuff. You've already got it out. You may as well use it. We've got mushrooms. We've got some bacon from Wolf's potato soup that was rocking earlier. We're gonna put that right on top. Now, let's make a quick dressing. We're gonna use the bacon grease. Let's get some of that right into a bowl. With that, we're gonna put about a tablespoon of honey in there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. And then we're gonna squeeze some lemon right on in there. The juice of just one lemon, try to keep all the seeds out of it. And that is it. That's gonna be smoky. It's gonna be citrusy. It's gonna be wonderful. Now the way to dress a salad, everybody dumps their salad dressing on there. That's just not the way to do it. The way to properly dress a salad is to dress the outside of the bowl. Spin, 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 spin. That way when you toss it, all the salad dressing's on the outside, you toss from the outside in, and there you go. You got a beautiful, lovely summer salad. Let's top it with just a little bit of walnuts here. And ladies and gentlemen, what more could you ask for? Let's add a little bit of fruit for a color pop on the top. Bam, there you have it. Summer salad with the stuff you were already cooking with. You may as well use what you've got out. I'm gonna come back with that pork loin. We're gonna rock your world today. From Fort Worth, we are in New York cooking with chaos. We are back. This is gonna be amazing. We are about to pull this out of the oven. Check this out. We're gonna do the pork loin right now. We'll get to the poppers here in just a minute. Oh, careful, that's hot. Okay, so from here, let's take this pork loin out. We're gonna use the stuff that we put on the inside of that. We're gonna make a gravy. It's gonna be rosemary thyme flavored gravy. It's got that onion in there. It's gonna be amazing. So, I'm just gonna pull that open. Oh, that smells so good. I wish you guys could smell this. Let me grab my tongs here, trusty tongs. You want this to rest at least 10 minutes before you cut it. So during that 10 minutes, we're gonna take what's in here. Let's make a gravy. We're gonna start with some butter. Get that into a ripping hot pan. We're gonna go in with just a little bit of flour and make a roux. Just like any other gravy. This is the way you do it. Trust me. Once that gets good and going, let's dump in all this goodness. And that is gonna make a spectacular gravy. You wanna make sure that this boils for at least a full minute to get rid of all of that flour that's in there. And as soon as we get this done, we'll pull those poppers out, plate all this up for you. We are almost done with this cook, man, as sad as we are to say it. We're happy to be in New York cooking with chaos. All right, we're back. We got our gravy ready to go. I went ahead and cut up this pork loin. Look at this beast. Tell me that's not beautiful. Let's go ahead and give it some love from this rosemary thyme country gravy. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. We're gonna eat that with our salad and our peppers and all that amazing stuff Wolf made, the soup, the chicken. Man, we are cooking it up Southern style for you guys today. Look at that. Make sure when you get done with this piece right here, you hit it with just a little bit of that Aaron steak and chop on the top. Make it look pretty, make it taste better. This is how you cook country.
guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching our show today. My name's Wolfgang Miles. I want to tell you, if you like this show on here, we have a YouTube channel called Cooking with Chaos with Wolfgang Miles. Check us out. Smash that subscribe button. Smash that like button. Let's meet again, okay? So, tell you a little bit about this show. I started the show with my daughter when we were during COVID, and we got bored, and she was the camera girl, and we started doing the show. And Aaron and I play in two bands. He plays in Vivid and Vulgar, and I play in Within Chaos. So we hooked up, and he was doing the cooking thing too. So I called him up and said, "Hey man, let's combine the shows and let's rock and roll." So that's how we got it together. So this is Aaron, I'm Wolf, and together we are Cooking with Chaos.
Right.
Please share it with your friends if you like this show. Thanks a lot. Also, I want to say thank you everyone. So everyone who donated to get us out here. It cost us a little bit of money to get out here to New York. And we had a bunch of, we posted a thing on Facebook. We had a bunch of people actually get us here with donations. And God bless you people. We love you, man. Thank you so much. DFW, we love you.
We're here because of you.
Cooking with Chaos, baby. Watch the next one. Rock.